I ran yesterday about the Apollo photographs, and more people are getting onto this. It was so, and you were really one of the very first people to do this, and when I say to all of you listening, do this, Jay brought the story forward that it was a Stanley Kubrick production. There was too much riding on this whole thing, the Van Allen radiation belts and all the rest of it. It was all shot on the back lot on an enormous soundstage. Somewhere, perhaps they built one in Palmdale or Lancaster, I heard. I don't know where it was, but this was all staged, and that's why the video was so crappy in many cases, especially when the lunar module lifted off. It just looked like third-rate video, and they did that on purpose to obscure the fact that it was a model.
Oh yeah, there's a
100. Okay, well, let's take the next listener phone call. Hello, this is Science Fantastic. You're on the air. Any comments or questions?
My name is Neil Baker. I'm in Kennewick, Washington. I listen to KTCR, and I'm one of those people, actually I might be one of those kooks that doesn't think we went to the moon. I don't think I'm a kook. I think I've got good reasons to think we didn't go to the moon. And they basically boil down to two reasons. One is that the spacesuits that the astronauts are in are impossible, and the cooling system is preposterous. The nickel porous plate ice sublimators that they allegedly use to cool themselves, you can't find any information on them. We've been allegedly using them for 50 years. There's nothing in a textbook about them. There's hardly anything on the internet about them, and you've never seen a demonstration of one in operation, which could easily happen in a high vacuum chamber that NASA allegedly has. The suits are impossible because those kinds of suits with the flexible membrane would be impossible to operate in a high vacuum, and that could be proven very easily on Earth also with the use of high vacuum chamber, which still isn't used either. So I think the moon landings are fake. I think the Gemini spacewalks are fake. I think the International Space Station is fake, and I think the alleged spacewalks at the Hubble Space Telescope are fake. Which I'd like to hear your thoughts on that.
Okay, well, you ask a mouthful, so let's try to break it down one by one. First of all, there is that famous videotape that says that, the moon program was a fake.
I'm going to step off the limb now. It's one small step for man, one giant leap. So, I guess you want to do it again. Okay. This is the lunar module. How that constructed this module and also constructed this lunar landscape in one of their hangars. This lunar module was the second one to go to the moon. This was photographed by CBS for a simulation to show the public, in case they couldn't get pictures directly from the moon. That's Scott Carpenter, the astronaut. preparing to show how they would land on the moon when they do. I was sent out to work on a teletype machine that I had placed in the lunar module, and allowed me to stay and watch the filming and also to use my own camera to take pictures. I went home and got and brought my camera along to take these films. Unfortunately, at a baseball game at Shea Stadium, and she could not come along. That black fellow was the director of this film. Unfortunately, this shot had to be retaken, as someone had left the air conditioning on, and the flag was blowing in the breeze, and there is no breeze on the moon. This is the actual lunar module that went to the moon on the second trip. Standing next to the flag that was planted on the lunarscape. Standing next to the lunar module.